like they're cool as shit. So I went in there and I was sitting there and I was shooting the shit with Shelby for a bit, and then Sarah finished up with the dude she was doing. Dude's hair she was cutting, and you're fucking stupid, dude. She was she was cutting a dude's hair. She was finishing up. No, I didn't mean for it to come out like that. Anyway, you fucking child.
Such a
Get your mind out of the gutter.
Oh, fuck me, the tears! Holy shit! Where'd it go? I'm going.
Go.
Let it sit on the palate.
You're making a lot of noises.
Ooh, I can feel it warming me all the way down.
Mm-hmm.
If I was a whiskey connoisseur, I would have to say that's pretty good.
Yeah. There's that burn.
Yeah, you feel it.
Feels like I'm getting heartburn right now, but
dude,
I'm not.
I don't drink a lot of like good, healthy whiskeys ever.
I don't really either, but
normally I buy the cheap shit and I mix it with fucking some sort of pop.
Yeah. Your Diet Cokes.
Yeah. The Diet Cokes.
Allergies, man.
Dude, I was mixing toasted caramel, black velvet toasted caramel.
Yeah. And
A&W root beer together for a while. That shit was good too.
So this is
what?
What
were you gonna say?
I was gonna say this is our first official-ish taste test review of liquor. Liquor.
Taste test. Are we recording?
Yeah.
We're recording.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, bro.
Hey, what's up, everybody?
Yo.
Thanks for joining us here on Caleb You Buy.
Yeah.
First. Ooh.
That sounded good.
You set that down weird.
I just set it down.
I
did. So I went out and bought this. We got all this whiskey shit.
Can I set this up real quick? So I want everybody to know. First off, neither one of us are whiskey connoisseurs.
No,
we don't know shit about like fine whiskeys.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
I usually, when I drink whiskey, I drink a lot of it, so I buy the cheaper stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because why would you buy a $60 bottle and cash it in a night? You know.
Yeah.
I don't play that game. So Brandon knows nothing about what he bought. So this is what he bought.
No, basically what I did was I Googled good sipping whiskeys. And this is one of the ones that came on there. I was looking for Buffalo Trace because that was on there. And I've heard good things about Buffalo Trace.
Yeah, I've heard a couple bad things about it.
I mean, make your own assumptions. Make your own opinions.
Like I said, I've never
because but this one anyway, this one was on there. It's Four Roses, small batch select. And it was, I want to say it's 60 but it's good. That 2 sips of it, I can't even fucking feel my tongue.
Pussy.
No, it's good. It's
remember my first beer.
it was $60. It's 52% alcohol per volume, 750 milliliters. It's good. It's good. It tastes
60 like 60.
60 what?
$60 like 60.
Yeah, $60.
What?
60?
No shit.
Yeah. So we'll
look at you, fucking high roller.
Well, I just wanted to
big dog.
Try, we never get to use the whiskey stuff that we got. I got some stuff.
Found out about the OnlyFans yet?
About yours?
Her OnlyFans?
No.
You didn't tell her? You made one?
Just now. Love you.
Thanks, Ashley, for the nice $60 bottle of whiskey.
Yeah, so it was actually a gift from one of your fans, but normally it's $60.
His name's Walter. He's from Great Britain.
But yeah, so this is it's pretty good. It's smooth. It definitely has that like whiskey taste, but it's not like egregious. It's not gonna uppercut you right in the fucking tongue.
I think they refer to that as smooth.
I said smooth.
Yeah. I think that's the fancy terminology.
See? It's good. It's good. On a scale of 1 to 10.
On a scale of
give
1
it about a 9.
On a scale of 1 to drunk, it'll get you there.
It'll get you there. Yeah, it's good. Definitely got that burn. Like, it doesn't burn in the mouth, but once
warm.
you get into that, yeah,
It's called the warm up.
warm. Once you get to the sternum area, that's when you start to feel it. If you get heartburn often, I wouldn't drink
So
this probably.
a wise old man once told me, okay, because I used to drink scotch like this,
Uh-huh.
right? And scotch is one of those that'll fucking burn you all the way down.
Yeah.
A wise old man once told me, he goes, when you stop feeling the burn after you take a sip, you either got too much water in your scotch or it's time to put the bottle down.
Yeah,
He was not off. That was a true
yeah.
statement.
I know, because I remember when I was a kid, we had these stupid little high school parties and stuff, and there was one time what was it? God, Everclear. Somebody had some Everclear, and I was drinking throughout the night, and I fucking towards the end of the night, I was hitting that Everclear, and I couldn't taste it for shit, and that's bad shit.
You
That's
were drinking
gross.
straight Everclear?
Yeah. Was it Everclear?
Dude, you are stupid.
Yeah.
Even as a dumb young kid, I fucking knew better than to play with that fucking game.
Well, I mean, I was drunk, and somebody was there.
You want to hear the story about brother cousin?
Sure. Brother cousin.
So freshman year, right?
Mm-hmm.
We go to homecoming.
Is he gonna be upset with you for telling this?
No.
Oh.
But I'm telling. Well, he might be, but fuck it. Telling it anyway.
Well, yeah, obviously.
I'll give him 13 milliseconds to come here and stop me from telling the story.
And we're good.
And here we go.
Let's do it.
So freshman year, high school, homecoming. We go to the dance afterwards and whatever. Dance is over, right? And I got invited to a senior party. Mind you, I had been doing some drinking.
Mm-hmm.
So I was starting to understand like what happens as you start drinking and the farther into it you get. Ryan, I think we had given him beers like 3 times, twice maybe. And we get to my house, my parents go to bed, and I go, Ryan, we're sneaking out. We're going to this party because it was like 2 blocks from where I lived. I'm like, we're going to this party. He's like, oh, okay, let's go. So we sneak out of my house. We go down the street, get to this party. We walk in, it's all fucking seniors and juniors and shit. And we get up to the kitchen. There's like a split foyer. Stairs go down and then they come up. So we get up to
I
the
believe it's foyer.
yeah, that's the fancy word, foyer. Foyer.
Mm-hmm.
But we get to the kitchen and we get up there and met up with people we knew and whatever. And they started, what was it? Oh, we asked if they had any beer, and all they had was piss warm Milwaukee's Best.
That's like the best.
Which
beer.
is not bad
Mm.
if it's not piss warm. I'll drink it cold, but it was piss warm. So we started drinking it, right? We're freshmen in high school. We don't fucking know better. So we're drinking it. And my girlfriend at the time called me. So I stepped outside to go talk to her on the phone. I think I was on the phone for like half an hour, right? And right before I left, they pulled out this bottle of Bacardi Limon. And they were like taking shots of it, right?
Yeah.
So I took a shot. Ryan took a shot. I go outside. I come back in like half an hour later, and Ryan is standing at the top of the stairs of the split foyer holding this bottle of Bacardi Limon that was like full when I went outside.
I'm the king of the world,
dude. And I shit you not, it had like this much left in the bottom. And I looked up the stairs and I saw his face, and I immediately knew that dude drank most of that bottle by himself. And I said, fuck, it's time to go. I'm like, Ryan, come on, we're leaving. Falls down the fucking stairs, right? I take the bottle from him, set it on the floor by the door, and I go, put your fucking shoes on, we're leaving. He starts putting on the wrong person's shoes, different shoe on each foot. Finally get his shoes figured out, open the door. He walks out the front, takes like 3 steps into the front yard, and puts his arms out like he's on the Titanic.
Did he actually do? He actually did it.
He put his arms out like he was on the Titanic, and he fell face first right into the fucking grass.
Nice.
And then proceeded to play dead. So I'm like 14, 15, 14, whatever.
Freaking out.
And I'm like, fuck, he needs to be in my room when everyone wakes up or we're fucked. So I
Oh, you weren't actually worried about him being dead.
I was worried about us
potentially.
getting caught or like a cop driving by. I'm like,
oh, he could be
no,
dying from alcohol poisoning, but
no,
no, I
no,
better get him to my room.
no. I knew
So,
he was good. He's his father's son. He's fine. He'll be okay. Uh, but I underhooked him under his arms, and I walked backwards down the street and I drug him, like fireman drag.
yeah.
I just walked down the street and I go, if a fucking cop comes by, it is what it is.
Drop him and run.
Dude, I drug him
for himself.
I drug him like that for about 2 blocks
yeah.
and got back to the house. Went to sneak in and we snuck out like the back patio sliding door,
hmm
but it was like right off the kitchen. So I get to the house and I grab Ryan and like by this time he's like starting to like he's with it.
Yeah.
Like shit face, but he's like with it. So I open the fucking door, right? And like real slow and quiet. And I'm like, come on, inside. Get him inside. And I like he was holding on to like one of the chairs at the kitchen table. And I said, don't move. I'm gonna shut the door. And I turn around to shut the door. And he falls into the refrigerator, knocks a chair over, falls into the refrigerator, slides the fridge over like a foot. And this whole time I'm like, I don't think anybody hurt us. We're good. So I help him up, take him into my room. He lays down on the floor next to my bed because I had like just this little like tiny single bed at the time. And I crawl into the bed and my lights were off and I like crawl in the bed and I hear my dad come upstairs and goes, what the fuck are you guys doing? And I threw the covers over my head and I just pretended to be sleeping, thinking we're good.
yeah.
I hear Ryan puking.
Oh god.
And I like looked over and it was like a fountain of puke comes up above like the edge of my bed
Yep.
and goes straight back down on top of him. And I'm like, okay, just be quiet. Maybe my dad won't notice. He'll go away. I don't think he's gonna. He flips the lights on, flips the blanket off of me, and goes, Kelly, come see what your fucking son has done. Throws the covers back over me, walks out of the room, and from that point, I was like, play dead.
take a note from Ryan here.
Play dead and deal with it tomorrow. So I did my best to pretend like I had no coherence, which I was super fucked up. So there's parts of it that I probably don't remember, but I remember a lot of being like, just don't say anything. Just, they were asking me questions. And I'm like, don't talk. They started asking Ryan questions, and he was at the point in his life where he had no judgment. My mom was asking him, like, where were you guys? Who else was with you? And he was going, fuck you, Aunt Kelly.
Oh, no, he did not.
Yeah, they had him in the kitchen and were like pressing him into the sink, and his head was like flopping around, banging against the sink, and oh, dude. So yeah, my dad called his dad. His dad came, picked him up. Woke up in the morning and everyone's like making breakfast, going about the day, and I'm like, it's like quiet and it's weird and nobody's yelling at me. Like,
that's the worst.
Something's up.
Like the fucking shitstorm's coming.
Yeah, dude, I was scared from just how quiet it was. So I like walked down. I'm like, hey mom, how you feeling? And I'm like, what do I say? Like shit. That's not what I said, but I'm like, how do I fucking respond?
Yeah.
So it was like a short, like real brief conversation like that, and then all of a sudden she goes, Uncle Kevin's bringing Ryan back here. As soon as he gets here, you guys are taking everything out of your room and your carpet, shampooing your carpet and doing all the bedding and blah. Basically, like you're tearing your room apart and you're cleaning it because you're puking. And so Ryan came. We proceeded to start doing that.
How was he?
Dude, we were so fucking hungover.
Yeah.
all we wanted, like I got everything pulled out of the room, and me and Ryan laid down on the carpet, and my mom came in just fucking cussing us out, like,
Get the
get the
fuck
fuck up.
Get to cleaning.
You were tough
Shit.
last night. You can be tough today. And I'm like, oh my God. So then my aunt, the best part of the whole story is my aunt and uncle videotaped Ryan at their house.
Oh. With probably an actual videotape.
Yeah, with like an actual video camcorder. And Ryan's sitting in the chair. Like, if Uncle Kevin let go of him, he was falling out of the chair onto the floor. Like, and they're asking, where's so-and-so? Where's so-and-so? And who was with you? And they were worried about like all of our other friends, not knowing that it was just me and Ryan. So they were like panicking, like our other friends that like we normally hung out with are laying in a ditch, choking on their own puke. But they took a video and they brought it to my house, and they played it on the big screens, like the old big screens that were like
projection TVs,
30,000 pounds.
The big boxes, the projectors.
And they made me and Ryan both stand there and watch it. And
did they laugh at you guys?
Nobody was laughing except me. I chuckled at a point when Ryan was telling his dad, "Fuck you." And so I started laughing, and I made a chuckle, and my uncle smacked me in the back of the head so fucking hard. I started giggling, and I'm not kidding you. He reacted so fast. He hit me in the back of the head so hard, like my eyes went crossed.
So you get CTE.
Dude, it was really hard to hold it together the rest of that video.
I believe it.
Yeah.
I'm surprised. I guess I'm not surprised they weren't laughing,
But listen to this, right? Ryan didn't touch another drop of booze until after he graduated high school.
Really?
Yeah.
Yep. That's pretty impressive.
And it wasn't because he didn't, like, we got fucked up, and he was super fucking distraught that his brothers saw him like that. Like, They saw him in that state, and he was like, I need to be better. And then I was over in the corner going, as soon as I'm fucking ungrounded, I'm getting fucking shit-faced. Dude, I was such a bad influence on people.
Yeah, what would you do if it was your kids? Like, obviously we're not anywhere near that point yet.
So my dad told me.
I just don't know how I would react. Like
my dad. So they did really good playing like hardball. Who? My parents.
Yeah.
Like, so they were. I don't remember that fine of details of how the night unfolded, but apparently when Ryan was going, "Fuck you, Aunt Kelly, fuck you," my dad and mom apparently were laughing. Like, you know, they were concerned, but it was still funny.
Yeah, oh yeah.
My Uncle Kevin was not that enthused, but he was a nurse, and he knew Ryan was probably at the point where they probably should have. They kept him awake all night.
That's good, yeah.
Stayed in they put him in the living room on the floor so that they could stay awake and watch him, so he didn't puke and choke on his own vomit and shit. And yeah, but that was dude, we thought we were so slick too. That was when I turned around to shut that fucking door on the back, I was like, made it. We're good. Then down goes Frazier. Ryan fucking
down goes Frazier. That's a mighty fine flannel shirt you got.
Yeah, I can't believe you copied me on this shirt.
I literally walked in here with this shirt on, and you go, "Hold on, I'm gonna go get mines."
Well, we're
gonna match tonight.
I was the first to accuse.
Baby.
So
you said that, huh?
I was the first to accuse of copying. So
it doesn't matter.
Everyone's gonna believe me.
And also, I was the first to purchase. So
I think we look cute with them on. Right?
Yeah. You
know what I want to talk about? You know what I want to talk about?
Lose your color. What do you want to talk about?
I want to talk about the no hat tonight.
Mm-hmm.
And the new haircut from Men's Grooming Lounge, Garner, Iowa.
Yep.
Keep your eyes peeled. Men's Grooming Lounge in
Garner.
What'd you say? July?
Oh, what?
It's going to be expanding again. Or expanding. They're going to be moving. They're going to have a second store. Keep your eyes and ears open. I'm sure Sarah will have that posted all over the interwebs
Pretty
prior
soon.
to getting
I
her
would
opened
assume.
up.
I know they're looking because I've seen it posted that they're looking for
Yep.
another barber/stylist
Yep.
at this location. So
Men's Grooming Lounge in Garner, Iowa. They are a men's
grooming lounge.
grooming lounge.
Would you believe it?
And when you
Just
say grooming
crazy.
lounge, I mean it is a grooming lounge.
Yeah.
You go in there,
You get pampered. You get pampered. It's dudes pampering. Pampering
They
for
got
dudes.
they give you hot neck towels. They straight razor.
Oh, I
your
love
neck.
that too. It feels so good. And the
They
straight
do,
razor.
they do
oh,
hot
damn,
towel
so
on
good.
your face while you're
Hot
getting
I love
your
that
hair
too.
shampooed.
And then when it comes off, I feels like so fresh.
Yeah, you get a
feels so
nice
fresh on
head
my face.
Nice. You get a beautiful head massage.
Yeah.
They do fantastic work on your hair and your beard.
And the
One gripe I have is I can never get my freaking hair to look the same.
What?
When it's me doing it,
Yes.
it sucks. Terrible.
Yes.
I will leave.
Sarah, teach us.
I will
Shelby,
leave
teach
Men's
us.
Grooming Lounge looking like a bajillion bucks.
Yeah.
And the first time I want to go out in public and do my own hair, I'm like half a bottle of fucking gel or whatever deep.
Yeah.
And I gotta jump in the shower and start over because it just looks like shit and I can't get it right.
Yeah, I literally said that yesterday too. We were driving to the OP because we were going out for Ashley's birthday to have dinner or whatever, and I was just like looking at him, I was like, what? I was like, what the fuck? I can never get my hair the exact same way that they do it when I leave.
Dude.
I was like, how the fuck does she do it?
I even try to get my hands back here like I'm her.
I know, like I try to mimic, like, does it feel like this when she's doing it, or is it like this? Maybe I don't know. It's like it kind of feels like this.
Yeah, it's
fucking annoying.
She's so good at it. It does it right every time, and you're like,
well, they had a lot of time doing it, so hi. Oh, my beer's empty, motherfucker. This though.
One day, I'm just gonna hire Sarah to do my hair every time we go somewhere. That's what I'm gonna do. One day when I'm rich and famous and I have a bajillion dollars, I'm just gonna pay Sarah to do my hair before I go anywhere. That's what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
So that being said, check them out. Men's Grooming Lounge, Garner, Iowa. They do fantastic work. They keep you feeling like $1 million, keep you looking like $1 million, and they're expanding.
And it's funny too, because like they're cool as shit. So I went in there and I was sitting there and I was shooting the shit with Shelby for a bit, and then Sarah finished up with the dude she was doing. Dude's hair she was cutting, and you're fucking stupid, dude. She was cutting a dude's hair and she was finishing up. No, I didn't mean for it to come out like that. Anyway, you fucking child. Get your mind out of the gutter. Anyway, she comes up and she looks at me and she goes, I can't remember exactly, I'm paraphrasing here a bit, but it was like, she looked at me and she goes, you look like shit. You look like you're homeless. Because my hair was just long as fuck and my beard was fucked up. It wasn't really fucked. So she's like, we're going to do a before and after. I was like, all right. So I go up there and I was like, how do you want me? How do you want my
Dude, I shared
picture?
Shit out of
I know. And so I was like, I can make it look real fucked up if you want. She's like, yeah. I was like, okay. So I fucking took my hair and I fucking did this. I took my beard. I did. I took my beard and I fucking pushed it over my face.
Don't let him fool you. He looks like trash a lot.
Shut the fuck up. God, I want to hit you.
No, that before and after was good though. It looked nice.
Good.
That's why I shared the fuck out of it. Finally.
Finally what?
You look nice.
Well, thanks.
I didn't take you out in public.
I was trying to go longer or try to grow it out and see what would happen just because I've never done it.
Dude, your hair gets curly as fuck.
It gets very curly.
You got the Jerry curl.
I got thick hair.
Yeah.
It matches the beard too because the beard gets thick. Like, it doesn't look that long, but if I were to straighten it or something, it'd be a lot longer. But it goes.
Maybe you should just straighten it every day.
God, it's a pain in the dick to do it. It's a pain in the dick.
You know? When you use the word straighten and my beard in the same sentence.
Oh, yeah. Keep talking because I'm going to go ahead and follow up with that. Go ahead. What are you going to say?
I'm not going to say anything.
Yeah, you're gonna say something about being a bitch or something like, which is funny because we were out for our company Christmas party, and his wife was talking because he was always talking shit about me using the beard straightener and shit.
No.
And she goes, "Yeah, he was using my straightener for his beard." He's like, "This is really nice."
It wasn't a
He's like, and then he
straightener.
used it on his hair. The fuck it wasn't.
It was a
She said it was a straightener.
no. It's a blow dryer.
Straightener.
It's the Dyson blow dryer with a
She
bunch
said
of different attachments.
Use a straightener.
And she was
And then he
using
wants
it.
to give me shit. He has the audacity to
I
give
was-
me shit for using a beard straightener, and
It's-
he's using a hair straightener for his beard. He's like, "This is nice." I
It was
don't really fucking do this.
It was unintentional. I walked in his bathroom.
You walked in and you said, "Oh, let me try this on my beard."
My wife was using
That's
her
intentional.
thing, the straightener, or no, it was the blow dryer with like some
With a
attachment. And I
Oh.
said, "Let me see that." And I was brushing my hair, or I was blow drying my hair with the thing. What I always do is I fluff it up and feather it like they did in the 80s. Get a nice little feathery flow. And I was like, God, and I brushed my beard with it, and it was like straighten it because it was hot air. And I'm like, oh, this is cool. And I just brushed my beard out with it. And then you made a giant scene that my beard was straight.
I didn't make a scene.
I didn't go in the bathroom and go, huh, time to straighten my beard.
I didn't make a scene about it.
Mm.
Actually, Myers said something about you said something about my beard being straight. He's like, "Did you straighten my beard?" I said, "Yeah, I
No,
straightened
that
it."
was me. And
Yeah,
then you
no,
were like,
you.
and then you were like,
And then that's when Jaden said,
you're like, did you straighten your beard? I was like,
"No, I didn't say
Yes.
that." That's when Jaden said shit about you using her straightener for your beard.
I
was
will
like,
say,
"Oh, that's
I will
funny."
say it was awfully fucking straight.
Yeah, and it's nice because mine gets like fucking tangled and shit.
Have you seen?
And
those
when you
guys
straighten it, you can just run your fucking.
Have you
finger
seen those
straight
guys
through
that grow the beards that are like real long, but their hair grows straight?
it. Yeah, I don't.
Do you know how nice those beards look when it's just
I-
like a straight?
Yeah, I
and they
can't do
fuck-
that. It
no.
doesn't work for me like
No,
that.
mine's
I don't even think
mine looks like a.
mine doesn't even go. I feel like I can't get it that long. I feel like it gets to about here, and then it's just
My
done.
beard's like a
more.
6-inch long pile of pubes on my face.
They definitely feel like a pile of pubes. I've grabbed a handful of pubes in my day, and I tell you what, your beard feels just like it.
You fucking beard grabber, pube grabber.
I'm a pube grabber. Like pubes.
He don't look through your windows. He goes straight for the pubes. So, ladies, keep it trimmed. Men too.
Yeah.
Keep your pubes trimmed, and you
Speaking
don't
of
have to worry about burning.
lawnmowers, what are they called? Manscaped lawnmowers.
Oh,
I got
the
one.
Lawnmower 2.0.
I got 3.0. I didn't even realize it was on sale for.
I know a guy.
Cyber Monday.
I know a guy.
They're pretty nice.
So they advertise them like can't nick your balls with it.
You can nick your balls.
You
with it.
can.
They're not-
I've heard horror stories that.
Yeah, you can. I mean, it's a rate. You know,
Dude,
it's a trimmer. It's
nicking your balls
sucks.
is the worst thing ever.
It is.
Oh,
well,
God.
I wouldn't say the worst thing ever, but it's pretty bad.
Dude, just
It's
I
just
mean,
because you're just like just
And-
fucking trimming your balls, and all of a sudden,
bite.
it's just like that shock right through your fucking
the
body.
fucker bites you.
Yeah.
Dude, I always panic in that moment. I fucking straight panic.
You ever trimmed like in
And-
the ball area where it's like close to the taint, where it's like connecting the taint in that area?
Yeah, who does?
That's I don't know. Some people probably don't. They probably just like, oh, I'm not gonna go that far. They're not gonna see that far. They're not gonna play with my asshole or something, you know. But that you ever nick down there
No,
in the taint area?
Nope.
That's a whole new level of fucking through the roof.
I don't.
I tell you what.
I don't play those fucking games there.
Yeah.
No. You gotta be extra careful.
Yeah.
I was panicking. I feel like one of these times, you know, it's always like a tiny little tick. It barely grabs your sack, right? Your bubble gum. But you always feel like that little nick, you're gonna
Yeah.
look down and see your testy out of the fucking hanger.
Like,
And you,
oh my god, I'm bleeding everywhere.
Dude,
Bleeding out from my balls. I'm always waiting for like
stuff it back in.
I feel like it's not, you know, because your balls feel like liquidy. Like around your balls, like your ball sack is filled with something, but it's not, you know, it's not blood. You know what I'm saying? I always feel like when you nick it, like you're gonna start draining whatever is in there. You know what I'm talking about?
Sperm.
That's in your
Semen.
testicle, not in your ball sack. There's
What
like
if-
a
What if
I don't know.
What if people were designed like your ball sack?
Yeah.
like didn't have balls in them. It was just like a giant douche full of sperm.
Mm.
It was just a bag full of sperm.
And you just that'd be weird. Just little swimmers around there.
It's just a whole bean
It's
bag
like,
full.
it's like, oh, little Jimmy's down there. He's kicking. Yeah, he's kicking.
And then
Little Jimmy.
and then when you were all done, you just give her a squeeze.
What?
Like a turkey
No.
piece.
Isn't that basically what you do now anyway? Like you touch it and you're fucking coming, right?
No, like you just squeeze your sack and it forces everything out.
Oh, like you're fucking milking a cow or something?
Yeah, you just squeeze your like you're pumping up like a fucking
Like udder?
yeah. You just all right.
That would be weird. That'd be weird as fuck.
Good thing it's not like that. You get
Yeah.
kicked in the nuts and you come in your shorts.
You'd probably love it. Guaranteed. Let me see here.
Well,
Whoops.
let's move away from that because that was a little far fetched. I was getting carried away with that one.
Per the norm.
Yeah.
You always get carried away.
I was watching. I laughed super hard the other day because I was watching it was a movie. I think I was watching a movie or something. No, I'm confusing. I'm confusing. Okay, I was reading
So confused.
Facebook, and I was on the marketplace, and I was looking at this truck, and it was an old truck.
Mm-hmm.
It was like a
yeah.
it was a square body Chevy pickup, jacked up, like didn't look that nice, but it was a decent truck. And the guy wanted 15 grand for it. He goes, know what I got? Sell them for a friend. Price is firm, whatever. So I'm like, oh, this is perfect. I'm gonna read the comments. I guarantee you people are trolling this guy.
I love when they say, I know what I got too.
Oh yeah. So I open up the comments, I'm reading through them, and they're fucking hysterical. But the author of the post was like kicking them back, and those were just as funny. The first couple guys were like giving him shit, like never buy that truck, it's not worth it, whatever. And the author of the post and one of his buddies were getting in on the comments, and they're like, poor. He's just poor.
He's poor.
That guy's poor.
Yeah.
You know? So then I get to this one guy, and he's like, that fucking truck, I wouldn't buy it with your money. It's worth $5 grand all day, 15. You're fucking nuts, blah, blah, blah. The author goes, hey, kid, why don't you take your, what is this?
Cockhole.
No, I think I got it. I got it saved as a picture. He goes, there it is. They called him poor at first. They're like, this guy, he must be poor.
He's poor.
And he goes, funny thing is, truck that old ain't worth if the motor's got a noise, unless you're retarded and want to spend $15K on a truck worth $5. I mean, call me poor all you want, but I have stuff to prove I'm not. The author gets on, goes, hey kid, why don't you shut your cock hole and troll somewhere else? If you're not interested, then be quiet. Nobody gives a fuck what you know.
But like really, I saw that truck and it is not a $15,000 truck.
It's a $5,000 truck all day long.
Oh yeah, I'd buy it for $5 grand.
Dude, but one of my favorite things to do is to stumble across shit like that, and then just start reading all the comments.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Some people don't care. Like, I'm not gonna go out of my way to be like, oh, I got to comment on this and be like, and tell somebody that it's shit, you know?
Yeah, oh my god, dude.
That's just
when
stupid.
people fight on the internet, it's my favorite thing.
It's funny to watch. Yeah, it's funny to watch.
I should make a troll account just so I can get in.
No, you shouldn't probably.
Just so I can fucking get in on some of that stuff without being.
You fail. And you're done.
Teacher gave you an F.
Hey, do you know where your paper is for the Super Bowl questions you're gonna ask? Did you forget about that? I just want to make sure you know.
Where did it go?
I don't know. I was about to talk some mad shit before you got the headphones on, and it just something hit me.
Yeah, it was your fucking
Right in here.
conscience shutting you up
My
because it fucking
conscience?
knows better.
What do you know? What did you say?
Conscience.
Conscience?
You know the little angel and devil sit on your shoulder?
Yeah.
The angel.
The way you said it though is like
The little angel punched.
conscience. I don't have an angel on there.
The angel punched you right in the throat and said, "Shut the fuck up, Brandon. You're gonna get your ass kicked."
No, that's not what they said at all.
That's what I heard.
Yeah.
Um,
Is it though?
yeah, yeah, my dad was like, "Hey, we're gonna come out to your place." I'm like,
About that.
we're getting ready to film. I'm sorry. And he goes, "Oh, I hear it in his voice. He don't want us."
Is that what he said?
Yeah. I can tell by the way you said it. You don't want us out there. So that's not what he said. He goes, I know what you said.
Like, I want you out here. Just can't right now. Just can't do it.
They're gonna come over tomorrow and watch the Bears Vikings
Foosball?
game.
Oh,
That's at noon. And then Jaden's all hyped up because
you know what?
Packers are playing tomorrow night.
Yeah.
Know what?
I'm
Know
just-
what?
About the foosballs.
Foosballs.
What's your guys' record?
I think it's like 3-10
3-10.
or 3-11, something like that. We've lost every game close though, and for a team that's pretty much.
You're sounding like a Vikings fan. Yeah, we'll
No.
be there. We'll be there next year.
Dude,
Next year is our year.
Well,
We're gonna be so much better.
No, I'm not saying next year is, but we started over this year with a lot of brand new shit in our team. You know, and Broncos did last year, and you were excited about it, and look what
I
happened.
was so excited.
But the difference in what's happening right now with us and you guys is you brought somebody in to play quarterback that you thought was going to be good, and he failed you.
Although, did you watch that last game?
The difference in what's going on with the Bears right now is we are
keep talking about the fucking
yeah,
Bears.
because dude,
That's fine. No, that's why I keep going. It's fine.
Russell Wilson had one good game all year.
Yeah. No, he had a couple.
So
it wasn't all he has. Obviously, he hasn't been great or good, even for that matter. But it's definitely not all his fucking his fault.
Dude, you've heard me defend him and the new program like 1,000 times, and we've talked about this a lot.
They're interviewing Sean Payton.
If you guys had Sean Payton as a coach,
it'd be a little bit different.
I think he would.
But where I was going with that is, so the Bears are 3-13.
Is that what it is?
The Broncos are 4-12.
Ooh.
Do you remember our bet at the beginning of the year? Whoever had the better record? It was $100. So it's like the better of the worsts right now. But so if the Broncos lose and the Bears win, it'd be tie. But if the Broncos lose and the Bears lose, or the Broncos win and the Bears win, I'm still beating you right now.
So how about this? If we tie, we never discussed a tie.
We didn't.
If we tie, $50 from me, $50 from you, and we just pay KLYB Studios.
Okay. That's fine with me.
Okay. We'll do that.
Okay.
God, I hope we beat the Vikings this week.
I don't know. We'll see.
Dude, we have like 6 or 7 draft picks. So that's why I believe that the Bears in the next, I'm not going to say next year, but in the next couple of years are going to be a pretty good football team, because
he needs some pieces around him.
Our general manager used to play for the Bears, and then he became some like high profile, like, I went to school and I'm a smart man and I know what the fuck I'm doing. Now he took over the Bears as the general manager, and he's moving pieces and playing the cards the way that they need to be played in order for them to build a great team. We have like 7 draft picks in the first 3 rounds. I mean, we traded off players that were really fucking good to make room for multiple good players that can grow with the team. They're building the team around Justin Fields. Imagine how deadly that guy can be if
He had some wide receivers.
he's got wide receivers. He's got a line. If they're I was talking to Tebby about it. If he can complete passes to receivers that aren't dropping the football and create third down conversions or fourth down conversions regularly,
Yeah.
imagine what that guy's going to be able to do.
He could do some good shit
when he can just take off and run on the bad plays. Imagine instead of running, Justin Fields getting a third down conversion and the play keeps going because he had a bad play and he saved it. Imagine if a lot of their plays are good plays and then the bad ones they have, he saves the bad ones. Now they're a fucking team. You know what I mean? The only reason that they've been as good as they have been with a 3-13 record is because Justin Fields has rushed for over 1,000 fucking yards.
Yeah, you know what upsets me the most is the Broncos. Like, this is how bad their upper management and shit has been. They could have had Justin Fields. They could have had Josh Allen.
Yep.
Their coaching, they could have had Kyle Shanahan. They wouldn't have had to go through Vance Joseph and fucking or not Vance Joseph. Oh, it might have been Vance. I don't even remember who it was when they the Kyle Shanahan part, but Vic Fangio, who the fuck? And then this last fucking twat from fucking Green Bay.
Oh,
Can't think of his name. Our already fucking data dumped his stupid name.
So what baffles me is when like teams go, oh, we could have had so and so, or we could have had this, or this quarterback's really good. Let's pick him up, and they take So everyone tells me like Jay Cutler was the greatest, right? He was a great quarterback, and blah blah blah. But I can't stand Jay Cutler.
I know you can't.
And I think I wouldn't have hated Jay Cutler so bad. He was so inconsistent. I thought he'd have like 2 or 3 great games, boast and brag the fuck out of being good, and then he'd have like the shittiest games you've ever seen. But I think it was the team around him that made him that bad.
It definitely was.
And you know,
when he played for the Broncos, I like he was fun to watch. He won us games. And then he went to the Bears, and every time you watch a fucking snap, as soon as the ball is hiked, he's scrambling because his offensive line can't stop a fucking single person.
So where I'm going with this is like, look at quarterbacks like that, or, you know, high profile players like that, right? Russell Wilson has proven that he's a great quarterback with the Seattle Seahawks for how long, right?
Yeah.
And then he goes to the Denver Broncos and looks like he's competing with the rookies.
Well, yeah, but I'll also
not even
say
in the
this,
same realm.
I'll also say this: they had
like
the
Lamar
most
Jackson around.
They had like the most injuries of any team, like high dollar, like their first line,
starting
like everybody's injured.
Like imagine taking Lamar Jackson, right?
Yeah.
And taking him away from Baltimore and putting him on a different team. Do you think he's going to be on the same caliber that he was with Baltimore for a different team? I don't think there's a lot of quarterbacks or like leaders out there that can just move a team and be as good as they were on the old team.
No.
Just because of like they're talented. You know what I mean? I feel like the whole Tom Brady thing with like the Buccaneers when they won the Super Bowl, I feel like that was a fluke. I feel like
I don't know if it was a fluke.
Tom Brady went there because he knew the team and the structure and everything was set up.
Mm-hmm.
And they were able to just do it. But I feel like most of the time when they trade high profile people like that, they're severely disappointed. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You almost have to like, look at the Chiefs right now, right? They have so many good high profile players. And then Patrick Mahomes comes out of nowhere. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think Patrick Mahomes would be what he is if he would have been with somebody like, say, like Cleveland? If he just started out of nowhere at Cleveland,
yeah, he definitely would have. I think, a little bit. I mean,
I'm sure they wouldn't
have the types of records like the Chiefs had.
But they wouldn't have had anybody else there really to take him to that next level.
But when you got players like him, they usually elevate the players around them. So like the players, they're so good that the players around them become better. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, just look at Tom Brady was in New England. There was like some just I can't think of names, but there's some random fucking nobody, wide receivers and shit that did really good just because Tom Brady's throwing them the ball and shit.
Yeah. Dude, look at how, Hernandez, look at how good he was.
Yeah. Yeah. Never missed a shot. Anyway.
You're so fucked.
Yeah. He's fucked?
No, you are.
Oh, why?
I just said you're fucked. Like your statement.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Your
all right, let's get
your pun intended.
Let's just get these questions.
You want to do the questions right now?
Yeah, because I'm gonna do here.
All right, here we go. Everybody, we are about to start the Super Bowl trivia.
2 questions, I think.
2K23.
Yeah, we're 2023 now.
All right, so I read 4 of them to you last time, right?
3.
I read 4. Remember, because I said, throw everything up. So the last one we left off on was who was the first left-handed quarterback to win?
Yep.
Before we start this, I want to bring up the fact that last podcast we had, me and you both agreed that the national championship in college football was going to be
Michigan
and Georgia.
We got half right.
And we almost didn't get half right.
Fucking good games, though.
I thought Georgia was going to piss it down their leg.
Yeah, it was close.
So we have a Georgia Bulldogs TCU.
Okay.
I want to
reevaluate the.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. That's where I'm at. So who do you think is going to win the national championship?
Still going with Georgia.
You're going to go with Georgia?
Yeah.
I agree with that. I'm going to go with Georgia too. I like the Dogs.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to go with that.
Okay.
Cool. We'll see what happens.
We will.
That's what? When does that play? That's not tonight, is it?
No. It's got to be like next week, probably.
Next week.
Or close to. Yeah, something.
Yeah, I think it's next week.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Here we go. We're going to go. Here we go. We're going to go. Here we go.
All right, here we go.
Which team lost the first ever Super Bowl? A. Kansas City Chiefs. B. Oakland Raiders. C. New York Jets. D. Baltimore Colts.
Yeah, Kansas City Chiefs.
Ding, ding, ding. You got it. Nice job, buddy. Nice job. Okay.
Do you know who won it?
You
know who won it?
The first ever Super Bowl?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Green Bay Packers.
Okay, just checking. You never know.
Okay. Next question. Here it is. Which quarterback holds the record for most passing yards in a Super Bowl game? A. Kurt Warner. B. Joe Montana. C. Terry Bradshaw. D. Tom Brady.
Most passing yards in a game, yeah?
Most passing yards in a Super Bowl game.
Super Bowl, yeah, that's what I meant. I gotta go. Man, that's tough. I'm gonna go on a limb and say Kurt Warner.
Wrong.
The Tom Brady.
It's fucking Tom Brady.
God damn, that was my second option.
Yep, it's Tom Brady. Tom Brady.
Okay.
Okay, we're doing 3, right?
Yep.
Okay. 3, or do you want me to?
Yeah, 3.
We'll see how we feel after 3. The feeling might not be right after 3.
It might not be.
Here we go. Potentially the last and final question.
Okay.
Are you ready to be a millionaire?
Mm-hmm.
Which player is credited for the longest punt return in Super Bowl history? A. John Taylor. B. Robert Bailey. C. Jordan Norwood. D. Terrence Mathis.
Is it the longest?
Which player is credited?
Is that a touchdown or just the longest punt return?
For the longest punt return in Super Bowl history.
It might be Jordan Norwood. I'm gonna go with Jordan Norwood.
You got it right. You were way better at football than I thought you were.
Because I remember, I think if he would have scored a touchdown, it would have been the longest. Obviously, would have been the longest touchdown punt return in Super Bowl history too. He was really close to getting, and then he got like a horseshoe or a
Horse collar?
no, not horse collar,
Oh.
a fucking a shoestring tackle, basically.
Yeah.
That kind of thing happens when you're fucking running that far.
Yeah.
Yeah. He would play for the Broncos. It was a Bronco game.
Oh yeah, so you would know that. God, dude, I'm impressed. You've gotten a lot of these right. I would be doing very badly if I was in your shoes.
Yeah.
Do you want to do one more, or do you want to leave it?
What do you want? What do you want to do?
I don't care.
I don't care. It's your choice. Dealer choice.
If we do 4 this week, then we probably can't do 4
We'll leave it.
in the weeks. Okay.
We'll leave it then.
Okay. We will leave it.
Okay.
Super Bowl trivia. 1. Answer key. Right here.
Mm-hmm.
Good job, Brandon. You did fan-fucking-tastic. I am proud of you and your superior knowledge in Super Bowl trivia.
Yeah. What do I get?
We'll see at the end
Okay.
with how many you get right.
Okay.
I'll make my determination if you get a prize.
You'll okay. It's on you.
Yeah, it's on me to determine if you get a prize at the end.
All right.
Depends on how many you get right. So you keep doing what you're doing, and good things will come to you.
Okay.
You ever heard that expression before?
Kind of.
That's usually what they tell you at your job before they don't give you a raise or give you a promotion. Keep doing what you're doing. You're doing great things. We're going to hire other people to do the better things ahead of you. We need you where you're at.
Yeah, I haven't heard that.
Keep doing what you're doing. Great things will come.
Okay. All right. So next up.
I like that whiskey. It's pretty good.
It's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw you add a little water to it. Did it make a difference?
It did.
Did it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I made it. I mean, it just tamed it a little bit so it didn't burn as much when it went down, but you still got like the full flavors and everything.
Yeah.
So,
Dude, I told you, man, I'm a big fan of, I've been drinking the peach whiskey lately on the rocks.
yeah, I just can't. It just tastes like those peach rings. Those fucking sugar peach ring candies. I just can't.
I love them fucking, dude, some peach rings.
Peach rings are good.
Did you ever have the sour apple peach rings?
No.
Those were good too.
Yeah.
But I always did that bullshit that little kids do where you're like, oh, candy. And the next thing you know, the whole box is gone. And like 15 minutes afterwards, you're like, my entire mouth fucking is a canker sore.
Yeah. Yeah. That
Every
shit
time.
sucks. All right. So we're going to get back to this. It's the Urban Dictionary word of the day. I got a couple actually. So we'll do a couple. We'll play catch up.
We're going to do
Since we
Urban
haven't done a couple.
Dictionary.
However, it's a little twist on it. Since we have this new doohickey,
The
we're going to
old
make it
Road Podcaster Mike. Or no, Road Procaster 2.
Road Pod Mike Caster.
Mike Caster 74,000.
That's the one. Okay. So it's going to sound just a little bit different because I feel like it would be funnier to sound like this. Reading dirty comments.
Here we go. Do it.
Ready?
Do it right now.
Yeah. Dude, this is great. Okay. That sounds so stupid.
Oh my god,
All right.
dude, this voice. I could literally talk to you like this for hours and laugh the entire time.
Yeah. At first. Eventually it's going to get old.
It doesn't fucking get old for me.
Okay. You ready?
I'm ready.
Here's one of 3 I think I have. It's called a diet pussy fountain. When a woman fills her vag up with Diet Coke and drops in some Mentos, causing a giant eruption of foam squirting 10 feet high. And also leaves a fresh, clean taste. Low in calories, baby. Classic and classy. All right.
Oh my god.
The next one. Is this one?
Hold on.
What?
Give me just a second.
Do you need to breathe a little bit or something?
Yeah. Yeah, the voice is fucking.
The voices? Or the voice?
Yeah. Okay.
That's stupid. Oh, why did I get that? That was stupid. Okay, we're doing 2 instead of 3 because that I didn't like that one.
Okay.
Oh, D.
Deceiver. Nuts. Hey, something came in the mail for you today.
I bet it did.
These nuts.
You're stupid as fuck. If you get real high, you sound like a chippet.
Oh my God. Alvin! Oh my God, it's so fucking priceless.
Oh my God, with the fucking reception in here.
Can you hear me now?
Can you hear me? Good. Oh, here we go.
Good. Can you hear me now?
It's called a wide deceiver. Wide deceiver.
Deceiver.
While engaging in doggy style intercourse, the male tells his partner he is about to come, but instead spits on her back. She, thinking her partner is finished, rolls over to find a hard cock in her face, shooting cum in her eyes and or hair. Oh, that's a good one. My chick lost vision in her right eye after I gave her a wicked wide deceiver. I'm gonna have to give that one a go.
Oh my God. When my dad finds out you're telling me this shit, I'm gonna be grounded.
That's perfect. That was a good one. That's it. That's all I got.
That's all you got?
That's all I got.
Welcome back.
Welcome back to the real voice.
Dude. My cheeks hurt. The
Yeah,
wide
they're red.
deceiver.
Wide deceiver. That's a good one.
Why? Just dude, that fucking voice makes it so much
It
better.
does. Yeah.
The wide deceiver. Well, Jade and Ashley both know what that is now, so
Well, we got one day to
yes,
get that one in before.
before the podcast drops.
Yeah.
New episode.
Number 20.
Hey, keep your
20
eyes out.
episodes.
Number 20. Hey, congratulations. 20 episodes.
You congratulate me.
Yeah.
Congratulations to you too.
Thanks, dude.
20 episodes. Doesn't seem
You know?
like a lot necessarily, but it is quite a bit.
For those of you that have made it 1 through 20 hanging out with us, thank you.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
I'm glad.
Fuck yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Okay,
hey.
don't get crazy with it.
No, just thank you guys. Oh, there's my microphone right in my face.
Did you get a white
This has
deceiver?
been fun, dude.
Fuck yeah, dude. I love doing this.
I know.
It's so fun.
It's
how-
therapeutic.
Yeah, I mean, how often can you, or I don't know how to phrase this, but where can you just go and do shit like this, recording us being stupid
Here,
while just drinking?
here.
Yeah.
We do it here.
It makes for a good time.
Yeah, and like I said, episode 20. I can't believe that it's been 20 episodes already. I feel like we just started.
Jesus. I know. I mean, yeah. But I mean, like, yeah, you think of the number 20. 20 doesn't sound like a lot, but really.
When you put it in the form of
And
20 weeks.
And we've missed, what, 2 weeks?
Yeah.
So
20 episodes. We put out an episode a week. 6 weeks is half a year.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Half a year. No,
26 weeks is half a year. 52 weeks in a year. 365 days.
we haven't done half a year.
Unless it's a leap year, then it's 364 days.
No,
66.
6.
Yes.
It's an extra
Extra day. 29.
Jesus Christ.
Math was my best subject in high school.
Ah,
Math was my best.
It's impossible.
Math was my best subject in high school.
Yeah, we know that.
I was really good at math.
Yeah, sure were.
You know what I want to ask you?
What?
You said something the other day.
I
I
said
just want
what?
to clarify for myself.
Okay.
The words that came out of your mouth were I really like coconut cream pie.
That's not what I said.
And I want to clarify because I left that conversation a little.
I said I
like-
want a coconut cream pie.
Well,
Co-
I heard what I heard, and I want to clarify with you that what exactly a coconut cream pie is that you were talking about.
It was
Because
a.
you did this weird thing where you looked me in the eyes and you winked while you were like grabbing your crotch, and I wasn't sure exactly if you had an itch and something in your eye, and you were talking about like an actual pie.
Mm-hmm.
Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah,
What was going on there? Can you explain that?
I could, but I would like to leave it to the imagination.
There you go again.
It was a drink. It was a coconut, and I didn't want to say it. I laughed as soon as I said it because it just sounds weird. Coconut cream pie. We'll take 2 coconut cream pies. It was
I really like coconut cream pies.
It was actually really good though.
It was a drink.
If you like coconut, it was a drink.
It
It's
was not actually a pie.
smoothie. It's not actually a pie.
Oh, was that NIP smoothie you got?
Mm-hmm.
The coconut cream pie?
Yep.
Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah, I remember you ordering it now.
Really, you didn't remember it? That's you just had it in the note. You're just like,
Okay, we're switching topics here to memory games. Not memory games, memory health. Mine is not good.
yeah, mine's not either.
I genuinely feel like I've started early onset
Dementia.
Alzheimer's.
Oh, dementia.
Old timers disease.
Old timers.
I have a hard time remembering a lot.
I do too.
Can you get it this young?
I mean, I don't know. I think you can probably get symptoms of it, maybe.
Dude,
I don't know. I'll literally walk to my toolbox. I'll be doing something. I'll walk to the toolbox to get whatever it is. As soon as and it'll be like 5 feet away. I'll get to the toolbox and I'm like, don't remember what I'm here for. Walk back, and that's usually when I remember it. But
so that doesn't scare me as much as say me and you took a fucking trip somewhere
Mhm.
fishing or hunting or whatever. And a certain thing happens while we're on the trip or like I caught a certain fish that wasn't like a photographable memory or like something that
like you wake up and your
You-
butthole's bleeding and
you're
you
like-
don't remember exactly what happened.
You want to go camping? No, like, while we're like, say like we're walleye fishing, right? And it's not like I caught a 30-incher. Here's the picture. I'll never forget this in my life.
Mm-hmm.
But like I caught a weird one that had like half his face gone or something, right? Like something that's not like that crazy. Put it back. I'll remember it for like a couple weeks. But then like a year later, you're like, hey, remember that fish you caught in Canada? It was missing half its face while we were I'll be like,
Yeah.
no, I don't. And I genuinely don't remember. That's the shit that scares me because I'm like, I should remember that.
Yeah. Usually it's stuff like that, or like just like relatively big memories, I'll forget about completely until just usually
Till somebody
years
talks about it.
later, or not even necessarily about it, but like it could be just a certain word or a phrase that somebody says, be like, holy shit, like this and this and this happened to me, 20 years ago or whatever. I get that a lot, but my memory is just not that great.
Dude,
Usually stuff will pop back in, but I forget pretty much everything.
one of my biggest fears is getting to the point in my life where I don't remember what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
I know I'm not going to really know it, but I guarantee you there's going to be some sort of scary struggle along the way to that point where I feel like I'm in a place that I shouldn't be in and I don't know how I got there. Kind of like when you wake up after you got raped in a hotel room. Like, how did I get here and what happened? You know what I mean?
Has that happened to you quite a few times, or Once, twice, maybe.
So, that's what I'm scared of. No, dude, like I had a grandma like a great grandma that got dementia and Alzheimer's, and
me too. Great grandma, actually.
dude, I went to visit her in the hospital or in the nursing home once,
Mm-hmm.
and I couldn't. After I saw her that time, I couldn't go back because like I had these memories as a kid of like her as a great grandma, and I was like, God, she's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
And she always like made the best food and fucking always had ice cream cones and
Well,
shit
then you
for
seem
us.
like that, and it's just totally.
And then the first time I went to the nursing home, and she was like, they had her like a PVC, like one of those like toilet scooters where it's like a
Mhm.
toilet seat
on wheels.
on wheels so they can like move around, but it's easy access for them to go to the bathroom. And I was like,
Mm-hmm.
something about this. I can't do that.
Yeah.
So I went to see her once, but I mean, I remember she was like sitting by the window looking at the highway, and she was like, oh, there's a blue one. There's a red one. There's 2 more red ones, like counting the color of the cars. I'm like,
Yeah.
I hope to fuck that doesn't happen to me.
Mm-hmm.
I hope you're a good enough friend
To kill you.
to
If
get
you get
rid
to
of
that
me.
point.
Yeah. If you see that happening to me, I hope you shove an M80 down my throat.
Why would I do that? Why
Yeah.
wouldn't I just like
If you're gonna
shoot you?
do it, I don't want it to be like typical.
You want it to be fucking crazy?
I want it to be something that people are like, can you believe Brandon killed Colby with a cattle prod?
Shocked him right
Shocked
to
him
death.
for like 3 hours straight until he stopped breathing. We're like, can you believe?
He's like, yeah, I can actually. They've been talking about it for years.
Can you believe he shoved Colby out of the back of a truck tailgate on the interstate and a semi ran him over? Like something that people remember, you know? That's my so that's my
You know what I would do?
challenge to you.
You know what I would do?
If I lose my shit, lose my marbles, I need you to do it in a way that's inconspicuous but a great story.
You know what I would do? I
What?
would take you out on like your last plane ride ever.
Yeah.
And when we get up there, I would open the door. I would be like, look at the beautiful scenery. And just
Dude.
go.
Dude.
And then,
Nope.
there goes Colby.
Nope. I've got it.
What?
I've got it.
Put M80s in you while
Nope.
you're
Nope.
falling, and there's
You need to become a licensed skydiver, right?
Mhm.
Then you need to get licensed and
Okay.
and
Hold on.
tandem
Hold on. This
skydiving.
isn't gonna work because at this point we're gonna be what, in our 80s, 90s?
No,
I don't know.
I firmly believe by 45 my shit's gonna be gone. I can't remember nothing.
40. Okay, you're ridiculous, but continue. Go ahead.
I need you to get licensed in tandem skydiving so that you can take somebody tandem skydiving, right?
Mhm.
Then what I need you to do, hook me up to your thing, right? But you need to have like the quick releases.
Yeah.
Put quick releases so that like, here we go, push me out of the plane. We go, we're falling.
And I
You
just
pull the
release you?
parachute, and then the parachute opens. We're falling slowly, right? And I'm like, oh, look around. And then you do this. You brush my hair with your hand. You give me a slow hand brush embrace,
Brush your hair.
just with your hand, like a comb over, like embrace. I want you to give me a nice gentle smooch on the top of the head. Whisper in my ear, I love you. You've been the greatest friend ever. I'll see you again, my friend. Hold the quick releases. Let me go.
Have you thought about this?
Yeah,
Because
just
this
now.
is very elaborate.
Just now. That's how I want to go.
Okay. Well, first of all, I can't do this because there's too much risk. I might
No.
fucking pop something and then boom, I'm done with you.
No.
And then we're gone. We're
No.
both we're fucking falling
Dude,
together.
you make the quick
Thelma and Louise and
releases.
that shit.
You make the quick releases with their very own like color coded handles where pull these levers.
But I have bad
There they
memory
go.
too. I'll forget which ones it is. I'll be like, fuck, I don't know.
If we died at the same time on a tragic accident like that, then
That's how we go.
that's how we go.
Okay.
But I need you to promise me that's how I'll go.
And I absolutely have to brush your hair with my hand and give you a gentle smooch on the fucking top of your head.
Some sort of embrace. Some sort of loving embrace that makes me feel like we had a good run. Thanks, buddy.
I could do that for you.
And then as soon as you pull those, I need you to go, Okay, love you, bye.
Do I just say it like that, or do I kind of like, okay, love you, bye,
Bye, bye.
bye, bye? I can
Yeah,
do that. I'll
yeah.
do that.
That's what I need
Write
you
it
to
down
do.
and send it to me because I'll forget by
Yes.
that time.
That's what I need you to do. Because it has to happen in a way to where my family still gets the life insurance policy.
Okay.
And you don't go to jail forever for killing me.
Okay.
I can also, maybe we should draw up like a prenup.
A contract,
Yeah.
like
Like
a
I'm
DNR
going to
type deal
give you
for you.
permission to kill me when I get to that point,
Okay.
and it's going to happen in this manner.
Draw it up. I
Yep.
know a guy that can contract this shit,
Dude.
stamp it.
My wife is a fucking notary.
Oh yeah, well that will look a little fucking fishy, I think. Oh, what's that? You're getting $500,000? This is a little sketch.
Yeah, maybe the notary shouldn't be friends or family.
Probably not. Let's get some random guy or girl.
Yeah.
But you know.
I'll give you $20. Put a stamp on this
Yeah.
paper for me, will you?
All right. Well, unfortunately, it is our time to roll out.
Have fun. I'm not going anywhere.
The fucking lie detector says that is wrong.
You are the father.
All right.
Before we go, I was gonna bring up one more thing.
Okay.
Okay. So bear with me. What I was gonna talk about is our health, right?
Mm-hmm.
Our health. One sec. How do you spell puberty?
How do you spell puberty? What the fuck?
So I wanted to talk about our health, right?
Uh-huh.
So you went and had your blood work done
Dead.
and found out that you were low in vitamin Dick.
Vitamin D. My vitamin Dick was a bit low.
You're taking vitamin Dick
It
tablets.
was actually quite a bit low.
Yeah, you gotta take
vitamin.
4 vitamin Dick tablets.
I'm supposed to. I've been taking 2.
Vitamin D.
Yeah.
When do you go back and get that checked to find out if
I
you're?
don't.
Oh,
Really?
you don't.
No, she said just take 20,000 IU for a month and then drop it down to like 10,000.
And then you'll be back on track.
I mean, I think maybe I'm supposed to. She didn't really mention anything about reevaluating or anything, but I'm maybe. I don't know.
So other than that, you're for the most part like healthy,
Yeah.
on track.
Mhm.
Good. We are both adventuring down the new year, new me.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't go that far because I think that's just cheesy as fuck.
Yeah, no, it is. That's why I'm saying it, because
Oh,
I wanted to
okay.
be cheesy as fuck about it this year. Normally, I think it's stupid when people are like, "Oh, it's the new year. I'm gonna be better," and the typical. I try it for 2 weeks, 3 weeks.
We did this
done.
last episode.
Yeah, you know what I mean. So I'm gonna be cheesy about it, so I can prove to people that
Don't hit the table.
all you
can
gotta
see
do,
you're about to.
all you gotta do is hard work. Put your mind to it, and you do it. So, with that being said, I did an official weigh-in 2 days ago. 2 days ago, I said, all right, today is the official weigh-in day. I'm taking my weight, and that's what it's going to be. I am at 213. 213 official weight. I'm not going to check daily. Might check once a week.
I would do weekly.
I'll check once a week, provide updates, and I challenge all of our listeners to do the same. It's a huge thing to be healthy. That makes a huge difference on the longevity of not only your life but how you feel.
Mm-hmm.
You get in a routine of being fat, lazy, hungry, and all of a sudden
Hungry.
you're aching,
Want
you're hurting,
snacks.
you don't feel good, you're tired all the time,
Mm-hmm.
and it is fucking amazing how 2-3 months of hard work getting yourself kind of back
On track.
into an on track routine makes such a difference.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I've done it several times, and then I decide, I'm good enough.
Good enough for now.
I'm gonna start eating like shit and drinking what I want and blah blah blah. So, new year, new me. I'm doing it.
New Year, New Me challenge.
New year, new me challenge.
We'll see what everybody can accomplish this.
Do it with us.
We won't even. I mean, obviously, I don't want to say a whole year. Let's say
No,
a couple months.
no, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna make it like ridiculous because then it's unobtainable for people.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if I wanted to do that, I could go a whole year doing exactly what my routine is.
But even if you're, I mean,
But-
it's not even about
Change
your
something.
measurements and all that stuff. Let's just do something to make yourself feel better and just, let us know how much better you're feeling. I guess, you know what I mean? Because it's all about, it's not necessarily about the inches and the weight and all that stuff. If you
No.
feel better,
Feeling better.
yeah, because like there's a whole difference between going to eating good and feeling great and eating like shit and feeling bloated and fucking stupid all the time. Huge
But
difference.
as soon as you feel better, then you usually end up with the motivation and the drive
Oh yeah, to get
to get yourself to
peak performance.
looking better.
Yeah.
And once you get to looking better, then you decide to pass that along, the knowledge, the experience, to somebody else. And then now you've expanded from just doing something for yourself to doing something for somebody else. And that's what it's all about. If you
Yep.
can do something for somebody else, spread love. Spread love. That I'm going to leave you guys with that message. Spread love. Do something nice for somebody. Do something nice for yourself.
Definitely for yourself.
You look good tonight, man.
Yeah, you too.
I
Love
like
the
that
shirt.
shirt.
Great. It's beautiful. All right. Well,
All right.
until next week, we will bid you adieu.
See you guys all next week. Till then, fuck you.
Fuck you.
Okay, love you. Bye.
Rolling in my pickup truck down Highway 72. On my way to LBI, we've got some shit to do. Gonna lay out on the beach, put our sunshades on. Try to cover up our laps and hide our hormones. 'Cause we're chasing the butt cheeks up and down the court. All these girls have cowboy boots and carry around their pitchforks. Chasing the butt cheeks up and down the court. All these girls have real nice butts and wear those Wrangler jean shorts. Oh, fuck it. Let's get out of here.
Let's go, dude.
Pull chocks.
Whole talk.